You don't know me, son. You don't know me, son. Come on, David Goggins, right? David Goggins, everybody. Well, David Goggins is now training former UFC lightweight title contender Toney Fergusen. Toney Fergusen has been on a pretty severe multi-fight losing streak, seems to be at the tail end of his career, was not able to recapture the magic that propelled him to multi-title fights. And Toney, as a kind of last-ditch effort before his December 14th matchup with Paddy Pimblet, Toney has brought in David Goggins to train him. Is this a good idea? Now, this is the conversation. Is it a good idea or a bad idea? When I first heard about it, I was kind of agnostic, kind of neutral. And then I saw the training videos, and I'm going to share that with you guys right now. Boom, there we go. So let's take a quick look at this video. I'll be quiet as we kind of watch.
This is where you win. This is where you win right here. Come on, Toney. Come on. This is where you win. Y'all motherfuckers think it's just a game. It's no fucking game. This is real shit. This is where you win. Show him what's up. Show him the sweat. Show him the sweat. Show him the short on the ground over there. Give that short there, Junior. Pick it up. Show him the short to shirt.
I'm not going to wring it out.
This is where you win. Come on, Toney. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come on. Come on. Let me see this. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, Toney. Come on. Come on.
All right. That's I don't think we need to see more than that on that video, but what if there's another similar training video? Let's see what that looks like.
Oh, 60, come on, Toney, sir. Oh, 60, sir. 65. 65, come on. 65, come on. Come on. 65. 65, come on. Come on. Come on. 65. 65. Come on.
All right, I'm going to stop that there also, and let's chat about this. So what do we see in this video? We see Toney Fergusen working extremely hard, but extremely slow. There's other videos of them lunging a mile in some field, like uphill. Now, what is my take as the 4-time World MMA Trainer of the Year, the only coach to have won that award that many times? So, hey, I can comment on this, right? What are my thoughts? Well, I'm gonna say it like this. What David is doing with Toney is probably a good thing later in life for Toney. What David is doing with Toney is probably a terrible thing 4 weeks from now for Toney. Why is that? Well, David is pushing Toney through what he calls Hell Week, which is basically breaking Toney, right? And hey, we've gone through that. I've gone through similar. I'm not a Navy SEAL. I haven't gone through a Hell Week per se, but I've gone through some hellacious physical times in my life and emotional times in my life. Maybe you guys have too. I've gone through my own different version of Hell Week that has broken me in half again. And then I was able to rebuild back better, stronger in time. The acute training effect that David is putting upon Toney right now, Toney will not be able to recover from. David says a lot of people are saying that he needs to rest. He got 8 hours of sleep last night. That's a fundamental misunderstanding of the physiological adaptation the training effect actually has on the human organism. Fundamental. Every just base level coach understands. Toney is likely so deep into the overreaching phase, he's likely vastly overtrained. Now, remember what David is doing with Toney. Toney also has to go to boxing practice and kickboxing practice and jiu-jitsu practice and wrestling practice and sparring, right? Toney's also likely cutting weight right now. Okay. So Toney is not in a caloric surplus. He's in caloric maintenance or caloric deficit. He's not just doing the workouts with David, but Toney's also working out in 4 to 8 other disciplines. Now, these training sessions were approximately 4 weeks before Toney has to step into the octagon to fight Paddy Pimblet. So, big picture, is this a good thing? Later on in life, I think this will be one of the most memorable and formative experiences in Toney Ferguson's life, the ability to work with David Goggins. And hey, I'm not bagging on Goggins here at all. What Goggins is doing is a service to Toney, the man, over the scope of his life. What Goggins is doing right now, unfortunately, I would say is ill-advised for what Toney needs. Remember, mixed martial arts is a highly glycolytic activity. You see Toney training, Toney on that bike, and let me throw that back in here right now, just briefly. Look how slow Toney is. Look how slow Toney is.
65, come on, one more time.
Okay? Slow. MMA is not slow. MMA is fast, explosive, powerful. That's not what David's training him. David is training Toney to be slow. In mixed martial arts, that will get you hurt bad, quick. So having seen this video now, my prediction, Toney Ferguson will likely be in the worst shape of his career. Now, I'm a fan of Toney. I like Toney. I'm friendly with Toney. We speak every so often. I like Toney. Toney's going to do what Toney's going to do, and Toney's going to do what he thinks is best for him. And who am I? I have no influence over Toney or David or the camp. I'm just a dude with a microphone and 30 years of experience in training combat athletes, and a wall of fame and a stack of world titles. So, I mean, you, the listener, my friend, what do you think? I want you to leave comments below. What do you think? Will David be a help or a hindrance to Toney's upcoming fight? Remember, because it's about the upcoming fight. Will Toney be in the best shape of his career? Will he be in the worst shape of his career? How do you guys see this fight going? Leave the comments below this video. Definitely do. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Black Friday's coming up. We have some major deals here. If you're listening now, November 15th, 2023, definitely click the link below. Join our Trainers Network email blast. 35,000 amazing members inside our email list. Get free workouts, free recipes, free motivational tips, lifestyle hacks, free discount, inclusions on all sorts of product offerings some of our network provides. So you want free workouts, you want free recipes, you want free tips. But what I will say is Black Friday, the email list is going to get first access to a few amazing opportunities. Not just financially, like massive, like we're going to be giving some stuff away for free. Be a member of the Trainers Network email blast. You can unsubscribe at any time. If we don't drive value to you, just unsubscribe. We drive tremendous value to our email list. That's why we have over 35,000 members, right? So there you go. But definitely, if you want to be on the inside for Black Friday, get all the deals, know what's happening, get all the tips, get the free stuff. Definitely take advantage of that. But again, leave comments below. I want to know, what do you think about the whole Toney and Goggins thing? I mean, I pretty much know how it's going to go. I think you know how it's going to go. I hope it doesn't go that way, but it pretty much is. All right, guys, until next time. Boom.